Hey everybody, it's Belinda. I'm back to chef it up for you guys as I promised. So as you all know, if you watched my last video, you'll know that today what I'm cooking. So those of you that just came onto my YouTube, today I'm cooking my special lion lamb chops, okay? And it's also going to be with a roasted garlic Alfredo pasta, so you don't want to miss it. So hopefully you guys sit put and watch this video all the way through, and maybe you can make a great recipe for your family too. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm gonna put you over here for a sec, and I know you can't see my ingredients clearly, so just give me 1 minute. I'm already zipping my tea, y'all. But I didn't read the thought of the day, okay? So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and put my tripod down a little bit. Now, I do have some good sun coming in my kitchen today, so up to that. I gotta take it down a little bit more here. Okay, that looks good. Okay. All right, let me see, maybe just a little bit more. I'm just trying to make this a little good so that way you guys can actually see me a little better. Okay, turn this way. All right, so here I am. My ingredients are on my chop table over here to your left. And on to the right, I have my lion lamb chops, okay? And I also have boiling water on the back for my pastas. And in the front to your left of my stove, I also have my skillet frying pan where I'm going to be savoring the lamb chops in there in front of you guys in just a minute. So, how's everybody out there? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. I know I am. Today, however, is my daddy's birthday. So, happy birthday, Daddy. However, he's not on my YouTube channel as of yet. So, he doesn't know I'm gonna surprise him today with this dish. So this is a big birthday dish for my dad today as well. So today he turned 69. He's getting old. So you know, I did a lot of things today for him as well, creativeness to take over to him. Me and my kids did a card yesterday. We all signed it. So something simple, but something very, very thoughtful is the best gift you can give anybody. Okay, so back to over here. Okay, so as I said, what we're doing today is a lion lamb chop roasted with Alfredo pasta today. It's going to be super delicious. Okay, so let's just start this dish. Okay, so I'm going to have to move you over here now really quickly because over here you can actually see my ingredients a little bit better. Okay, all right, so what I have here, I have, these are from Wise. They're large shells. That's all they are. Classic pasta shells, $2, very cheap, very good to go with this dish. Here we have Wise again, if you could see that. It's roasted garlic Alfredo. This is already mixed up, y'all, so all you have to do is just pour this in. Very simple, quick to the point, super yummy. Okay, so those are our two ingredients here for the pasta. Now, I also wanted to just add in there, I do a garnish mix for the Alfredo pasta. I do add the avocado, Mexican avocado. I slice that up real pretty with this dish. I also add those oregano garnishes along with the chives garnishes as well on top of the pasta. So a little bit of lemon on the side. So I always try to make it really, really pretty. Okay, so now for the ingredients for the lion lamb chops is going to be, okay, let me just peek in my book here. It's going to be a 1/4 of sage adobo and sage mixed. Okay, so that's what I do. I just mix the two seasonings together. Okay, all right, and then we're gonna do 2 yellow cooking onions, chopped up, diced up, which I'm gonna do right here, right in front of you. And then also a half of green pepper, diced up as well. Then we're gonna do a vine whole tomato. I love this vine tomato. This is the best one to use for this dish. It just has more sweetness to it, which I like. So you want to dice this up as well. Okay, so this is going into our chopped lambs over here. Okay, and then I also have a lemon, okay, for that as well at the end. So that's pretty much it, y'all. This is very simple dish to use, very simple ingredients. Trust me, if you stick to the ingredients, you can't go wrong. So that's what I learned, you know, the long run. Just stick to simple ingredients and it comes out delicious. Okay, so let's get started here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring you back here, and I'm so sorry again about the quality for the camera. It's just one of those things that I need to invest in soon, hopefully. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start dicing these onions, and again, hopefully I don't cry because it is my dad's birthday and he's getting older, so there's a lot of birthdays in May in the family, so we got a lot of Jemmies in our family. Okay, so we're gonna take that, throw that aside. Okay. So yeah, like I said, this is a dish to die for. It's very simple, very, very savory. If you keep it simple, you follow the ingredients that I'm sharing with you, trust me, you're not gonna wanna add anything else. You're gonna wanna keep it simple. Because even I tried that in the past and I'm like, you know what? Nope, it's going to stay like this because this is the way it's supposed to be and this is the way I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and slice and dice these beautiful yellow onions here. And today it's actually not too hot out. I like the weather today as well. We have been getting some great weather, but the other day it was like really super, super hot, but I'm just grateful that we're having good weather, period. So how's everybody out there in the world, East Coast, West Coast? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. I know I always try to make the best of each day, every day. And we all need to be thankful for a lot of things too, right? Okay. All right, so throw that out, throw that out, throw that out. All those pieces. Yeah, so today's my daddy's birthday. I'm super excited to bring this dish to him. You know, like I said, it's the simple things that count, the thought. You know, my dad is a really good chef himself. He gets it in the kitchen. I have great videos that I have on my Facebook that I want to kind of add. Maybe later this weekend I can add some of the videos that we actually have together, which would be awesome, right, for his birthday. So however, my dad's not really big on social media, but he does, you know, keep an eye and watch me through all my my Instagram, Facebook. And he doesn't have my YouTube channel, which is really good right now because I'm trying to surprise him. But when I get there, I plan on writing it down for him. So, you know, they're a little old school, so we got to keep them up to date, right? Okay. All right, so I have this onion all chopped up and diced up, okay? Bring you over here. I'm going to go ahead and start firing up my stove, okay? And as you see, I already have the oil in it. I'm already prepared. And this is another one of my favorite pans that I like to work with as well. Okay, so as that sizzles up, we're gonna quick do the half a pepper. So you're gonna use a half a pepper in this dish, and you could dice it up or slice it up. I think dicing up is better for this dish. But again, as you choose, as long as you use all the ingredients. Doesn't matter how you chop it up, just as long as you use all the ingredients. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and start chopping away, y'all. Super excited to share this dish with you. Lamb is one of my favorites. I love it. The meat is just awesome. And it can be pretty expensive too when you do like the real long lamb chops. I usually try to stick to the lion chops because they're a little cheaper. But like if it's like Christmas or holidays or stuff like that, I would love to do the real long lambs, the really pretty ones, which I said, again, expensive. But you know, you got to work with what you got, right? Right. Okay, so when I do the pepper, the way I dice it, I do larger pieces of square dices. I don't do it like really, really small. Same thing with the onion, okay? So I'm gonna bring you over here, back to my skillet. And you hear the sizzle. You just wanna go ahead and add in the onion. Oh, that smells so good. I just love when you throw onion in a pan and it just has that aroma. That's one of the things that they put in ingredients to get us better when we're sick. So, okay, so we did that. Okay, now the vine tomato. Okay, tomato, tomate. Okay, this goes in last because you don't want to overcook your tomato. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dice it up, big chunks, but again, this is going to go in last. Okay. So take that vine off, and I'll bring you back here so you can watch me chop it up, even though you can't really see, but I don't know, like every day I have to put my tripod away, and I think I mess it up like when I go to set it up every time, so I can't get like the perfect angle every time, so sorry about that. Okay, and just dicing this up, big dices. Okay, very pretty, and that smells great as well. Now what I do to the tomato is what I do. I add a little bit of salt, and I also add in a little bit of ground pepper on top. Oh, that looks so pretty. Yeah, I was checking out a couple cameras at Best Buy. Boy, they're expensive. So I think I'm going to stick with my RX iPhone for now. My phone is really good in camera quality. So I think I'm just going to stick to that. Let's turn this down a bit. Until I can, you know, later in the future work with what I got, right? Money-wise. Okay, and I don't know if you could see, guys, but I have the lion lamb chops right here. Look how juicy. Very thick, very beautiful, very bony, and lots of meat. You want to make sure you have lots of meat in there, right? Okay, so I am so happy to be here today with you guys. You don't know how excited it makes me to like share the love of cooking with the world. I just love it. It's just one of the things I love to do as a little girl. So, like I said, if you want to get to know my personal life, my Instagram, again, Rodriguez22018, Rodrequez, that's how it's spelled. You'll see more of my personal pictures of my kids, my family, and I would love for you guys to follow me there as well. Okay, so this is looking pretty nice, pretty. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add some salt into the boiling water for the pasta, because that I'm gonna stick the pasta in like right in the middle of the the lamb chops being cooked. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here, back over here. I miss you guys. I wish I can film every day, but I am a busy mom, so it's really hard for me to keep up with a lot of things, but I do make it happen, trust me. Okay, so we're gonna add some ground pepper to the tomatoes, okay, so that could sit, and also a little bit of salt, okay, so that's good. So the onion and the green pepper is absolutely still sizzling in that pan. As you see, I have it on a very low heat, and that's what you want to do. You always want to cook slowly with love. That's another trick. You don't want to, take the goodness out of the green pepper. You don't want to take the goodness out of the onion. You want to make sure everything is well medium cooked. Okay? All right. So, thought for the day. I'm ready to do this early. Okay, I haven't read it. All right. It says, let things come to you. Wow, I think I like that. Let things come to you. Okay, I'm down for that. All right, and I also mixed in my organic, the green Slim Me. Sometimes I mix them up. Like I said, this is a new one that I've been trying. But I have mixed like yogi with yogi tea, like 2 different flavors. So I do that too. Yeah, so I did a lot of, turn you this way. I know you can't really see, but if I push it down maybe just a little bit, hopefully my phone don't fall out. I did a lot of Googling on my laptop today about doing like the website or whatnot. So hopefully this weekend I'll have things a little set up for the following week. So I will keep you guys posted on that as well. Okay, so let's get back to the stove. All right, so after you add in the pepper and the onion is already in here cooking. Okay, so it should be like halfway cooked, okay, like I said. All right, so we're gonna come back here and we are gonna go ahead and add the 1/4 of sage and adobo. And if you look very closely, it's mixed in together. So I just basically take adobo, half of adobo, half of sage into this 1/4 and just mix it. Mix it with a toothpick, your finger, whatever works for you. So throw that bad boy in there. All right, and again, cook slowly, cook with love. Okay, and that smells amazing right now. Goya flavors always pop out, and that's one of the reasons why I love to cook with Goya. And plus, I'm Latina, right? Okay, so we have that going on over there. So let me bring you back here. The third thing I do, okay, is I add half a lemon, okay, meaning I squeeze half a lemon into my saute pan here, okay? So you I usually hold the seeds like this, okay? So you don't have to like squeeze the whole entire thing, just as long as you get that good gush of lemon in there. Okay, so pretty much we have the 1/4 stage of adobo mix together, 2 cooking onions, yellow onions, half of green pepper diced up. We also have the vine whole tomato that we have diced up as well. But again, that doesn't go in till last. Okay, so while that's sizzling up, okay, I am making a great sauce, y'all. And it's, again, this is very simple. Like I said, I've done a lot of taste proof things. I've done a lot of my own like sauces, and they came out so really good. So I'm so happy to share this simple sauce ingredients that I'm doing for this dish as well. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see me good, but hopefully you can. I'm going over to the little grinder that I have here, and I'm making my own sauce for these lamb chops, okay? What I'm doing is I'm using 3 tablespoons of sweet relish, okay? And I'm grinding this up, y'all, with a 1/2 cup of buffalo sauce, okay? This is actually the wing buffalo sauce that you dip with chicken wings, okay? All right, and the key ingredient, y'all, this is the key ingredient right here. This is the fruit cocktail mix, okay? You're gonna use a whole can of this, okay? And trust me, you're gonna love it. It's delicious. It's a delicious sauce. So very simple. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now, okay? Okay, so the first thing I wanna do is I wanna add the buffalo sauce in my grinder cup mix / everything I do in here mix. I use this for everything, this poor grinder. Okay, I definitely have to invest in some things for the kitchen. Okay, and like I said, the relish, you're gonna use 3 teaspoons of this, okay? So regular teaspoons, and I love relish. I like relish on my hot dogs, my burgers, and I do big ones, big tablespoons, I'm sorry. Okay, so we have that. Okay, wait, yeah. All right, so for the key ingredient, again, this brings a lot of flavor to the relish and the buffalo wing sauce, okay? So it's just, you just put things together and you'd be surprised what they taste like. I even have like, literally like, what you call it? Like bottles like this, where I put my oil, where I have filled up with certain sauces that I have made up myself, and they're my little secret ingredients. However, I am sharing some things with you guys, which is the one I'm sharing right now, is absolutely the way you do it. So yeah, you'd be surprised the things that you can do with a few things, and it comes out great. Okay, so here is our fruit cocktail, y'all. Okay, so you're just gonna go ahead and add that. Okay, now when you add that, this is what it should look like. It shouldn't be overflowing. That's what it should look like. So you have the buffalo sauce, you have the 3 tablespoons of relish, and then you have the fruit cocktail. So let's do this. I did plug in my grinder. Like the last video, I had some trouble there. Well, not trouble, but you know. Okay, here we go. Take what? So we're gonna go ahead and let that grind, okay? My water over here looks great. And you wanna let that grind so it's very like a dressing, basically, okay? So this is what this should look like, y'all. And I'm sorry for the noise in the background. See how pretty that is? It's not overcooked. You could still see how the green peppers are actually really like not soggy. They're just perfect. That's how you want to cook, slow and with love. All right, when you hear that noise, it's time to take it out. Perfect. Okay, so because of the buffalo sauce, it's gonna look like buffalo sauce. But I guarantee you, when you try this dip on lamb chops, it's to die for. It's perfect. Because I know a lot of people use that mint jelly on lamb, which is really, really good. Again, expensive. So this is a great like replacement for that. Okay, so back to over here. Okay. So what are we going to do right now? We are going to finally add in, oh, let me put this over here, excuse me. Okay, open up these babies. We are going to go ahead and add in those beautiful lion lamb chops, okay? So just stick those in and go swimming. And get all nice and tasty for me and my daddy and my family. Well, this is only 4 pieces, y'all, but it's enough for my dad. Most definitely, this dish is for him, and for my fiance to have a great lunch. He likes to show off at work, by the way. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn this up. Let's turn the heat up, y'all. All right, so also you want to go ahead and add, at this point, you want to add some oregano on top. Not a lot, just a couple sprinkles, okay? So I don't know if you can see, and this is the part that I get upset that you can't see me. Okay, just like that. Just like if you're garnishing the plate, right? Little sprinkles. All right, y'all. So Another thing I wanted to quick share with you. Now we're going to hear a great sizzle, but again, just high enough, but not too high. I have here buttered lettuce. This is one of my favorite things that I love. Isn't that beautiful? Just take a look at that. It's pretty. I don't know. I just look at food and I'm like, this is so pretty. I could be sick with it. I know. But anyway, that's me, and my kids they just laugh at me all the time. I like talk to my food in the stores. No, I don't. But I can sometimes. Or if you're not familiar with like a certain kind of fruit or whatever, Google it. And if if you want to try something new, Google it. Taste it. Open it up. Dissect it. I do. Okay. So yeah, buttered lettuce, love it. So that my friend, I'm going to use as a garnish to the plate. So, you'll see how I do it. It's hard to explain my creativeness and my ideas. Only this knows it up here, right? Okay, so that's looking really, really pretty. So, since that's already cooking on one side, before I flip that over, I want to go ahead and add in my pasta. Okay, and I do a little bit more salt in the water because, of course, the salt helps bring the boil up. All right, and I do also add in a little bit of oil, okay, olive oil or regular oil. This is actually regular oil. So that way the pastas don't stick as well. Even though the salt helps it not stick, I also like to add in some oil as well. Well, for these large shells, definitely. All right, so as you can see, the heat, the steam, I should say, and drop those babies in there. Oh, and I did want to show you guys, this is what I bought. See? It's lamb lion chop, okay? And I got 4 pieces for like 20 bucks. But you know what? Like I said, it's all worth it. It's delicious. Okay, so that's done. All right. Now, from squeezing that lemon, my hand is a little bit burning a little bit. Okay, we're done with this. The relish I'll put in the refrigerator. And I still need that. And this goes in the trash. Alright. Okay, so let's continue, y'all. My favorite place to be, in the kitchen. And the kids are in school, and my fiance is working. It works for me. Alright, so let me grab my pasta spoon. Alright. So, just want to make sure that oil and salt, everybody knows how to cook pasta, right? A fly can cook pasta. Alright, so it's still sizzling. Okay, so at this point, I just want to make sure nothing's sticking again. Okay, and then at this point, we're going to turn it down a little bit more, and we're going to go ahead and flip them. Okay, so if you could see from here, I always like bringing things close to you. Yeah, when it gets just like that, a little brown, you want to go ahead and flip them. Oh my God, this dish is to die for. It really is. Lamb, I think the last time I posted my lamb chops on Instagram and on Facebook was when I was heading to an appointment and we had to take it to go, me and my little ones, and we sure did, and we dipped those bad boys while we were in the waiting room. They don't care. My kids are like, I'm like, go ahead. So especially my daughter, she is such a meat eater. Oh my God, she loves to eat steak. She'll tear down a steak like if she was a grown person. And she holds it well. Yeah, she loves shrimp. She's very into all kinds of food. My daughter is not allergic to anything. Now, my son, he's more of a, like, if I do, oh, I have a little fly in here. My son, he's into, like, a lot of starch, like white bread. He loves yuca, mashed potatoes, white rice. Sometimes when I do rice with, like, mixed beans and stuff like that, he's like, no, mommy, I have to do a whole little separate thing, spoiled little brats they are, of white rice, you know, one of my really teeny little pots just for him, you know, and I do anything for my kids. Okay, so back over here. So we're actually, you know, that pasta is going to take a while yet. So let that rock out. And this smells so good. So yummy. I'm so excited to go see my dad today, though, that's for sure. Okay, so in the meantime, while that's doing that, I'm going to bring you, oops, I almost scratched my phone. I'm going to bring you over here because I'm going to go ahead and, let me move this over, okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut my avocado. Now, I like using these because not only are they really healthy, but, you know, I use these in everything. Salads, you name it. I just love them. And that's a fresh one. I like them. Yeah, I had this lady in the grocery store the other day say to me, how do you pick an avocado? And I didn't really know what to say because, like I said, I do, like, she just threw me off guard, you know, and I'm just like, okay, let me get my thoughts together here. And I was like, you know, when they have them set up when they say that they're ready to go, like, you know, can't even think of the word right now. Sometimes they're not ready to go. So you just have to kind of feel them, touch them. So that's basically what I told her. When they feel like soft but not too soft, you can actually tell when you're going to have a bad avocado. So I thought that was an interesting question. Because those are things that I think everybody should kind of, you know, like not know, but just know when you pick fruit or vegetables. But she really meant it. So I you know, I was delighted to have a conversation with her and able to help her as well. So yeah, definitely like that. Okay. All right, so those, my friend, I am slicing up in long slices, okay? Not dicing, slicing long. Keeping it simple, like I said, okay? And like I said, I really want you guys to try that sauce. It's simple ingredients, like I said. You would love this. It's a great replacement for that jelly mint sauce that a lot of people do use for lamb chops or lamb on holidays and stuff like that. And some of the stuff you have right in your kitchen, and that right there I keep as a personal sauce that I keep at home. I try not to keep too much of it because I don't use a lot of it because, you know, I'm only like a family of my 2 kids. Well, the major people that are home here is just me, my fiance, and my 2 kids. So I just try to do, like, you know, something small. Yeah. So we want to go ahead, flip these again. Okay, now remember, you never want to overcook anything. Okay? Okay, so at this point, we're going to turn this way to like really, 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 really low. Okay? And these things, again, everything cooks so fast. You'd be surprised. Okay, that pasta's still sitting. We're going to go ahead and turn the pasta up. I think that's good enough. Okay, so yeah, just let it sizzle, let it rock out. And again, you want to make sure nothing is absolutely, look at that one pepper. It's still formed. Let me show you. It still has its form. See, it's still holding itself up. That's how you want your peppers to stay. You don't want to overcook your peppers because it defeats the purpose of the healthiness, right? Of the pepper. So like I said, I try to keep everything together. And lamb cooks very quickly as well. Like I said, depending on your stove area as well. Okay, so I know I got a habit of doing the same thing with my pasta, with my rice, but it's just something natural that I just do. Okay. All right, so while that pasta's going, I'm going to go ahead and wash my little pretty cups here. And spoon. So I hope everybody continues to watch me. Like I said, there's so much more to come, so much more I'm going to be doing. I have some other things that I have planned in the next 2 months that I plan on doing. So there's a lot of surprises coming up with me. Anyway, that's still cooking. Let me go ahead and clean this out. And don't you just love, look, I'm a big fan of the Pioneer Woman. So if you don't know her, I used to watch her years ago. Wow, I can't even tell you how long ago. She's been around for a while. So this is her right here, actually. Let me see. And I just love, that's the Pioneer Woman. If you haven't watched her, watch her, because she is awesome. She cooks super good. Pioneer Woman. So I used to watch her, excuse me, a long time ago. Actually, when I was with my 2 little kids' father at the time. So we're going way back. But I just love her creativeness of her Tupperwares, her knickknacks, her, you know, her little cups that she does. And these are hers too. So I seen a great set over at Walmart. And I think it's like $100. It's $99 and some change. And I want to get it so bad. So hopefully I could save up for that. I'm trying to save up for that. Because her Tupperware, everything, they're so beautiful. So, okay, so the pasta's looking like it's almost cooking. It's almost done, I mean. Okay, let's just flip that, and I just dropped one here. Yes, they're looking beautiful. Yeah, check the Pioneer Woman out. I mean, I'm not sure, you know, because like I said, I don't watch her anymore. But I know a lot of her repeats, her old videos are still out there. And I don't know, I always thought I'd be barefooted and pregnant with 10 kids living in a farm when I was little. Crazy, right? Yeah, but she's like one of those Pioneer Women. She's awesome. Okay, so back to this dish. Let me go ahead and put this sweet relish away. And yeah, I have my plates right here, ready to set up as well. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, that just needs a little bit more cooking there. Let me turn you this way. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take this beautiful buttered lettuce, y'all. And what I do is I just rip pieces, but I try to get like really pretty pieces. And I just set them on the plate, like make like a nice garnish around the plate, all right? That's what I do, y'all. And those of you that are watching me now, when I post this video, I do want to go live, however, but I'm just, you know, like I said, I'm taking my time, baby steps. I can do it, trust me. So like I said, I want to get better, like at least a close-up camera. And then I'm good. I don't need all them big umbrella lights and all that stuff. So, I just, I do the whole plate around, all the way around, really pretty. So, this is what it should look like. And the butter lettuce is the most prettiest. You see, I don't want to drop a piece, but you just make like a really pretty flower. Okay, and then them lamb chops, y'all, are gonna go right smack in the middle with the pasta. Okay, so here we are. Pasta is done. So I just turn that off, y'all. Okay, perfect. Okay, gotta make sure. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead. Okay. I'm going to put this right here because we're going to go ahead and drain that pasta. And I might have to do a part 2. I'm hoping I don't get cut off, but if I do, y'all, I will definitely come back and show you the rest. And I just wanted you to take a quick peek of the lamb chops. Everything, I just can't tilt it too much, but that's what it should look like, beautiful. And those are done too, y'all. I'm just gonna keep them low. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the pasta and throw the pasta so it can drain a little. However, oops, I do keep some of the pasta, so I just throw that right back in. And it's like a spas. Okay, so I know I could be silly. Okay, I could be really fun too. Ask my kids. All right, where was I? So, okay, after, I drain that, I keep some of the pasta water. And what you're gonna go ahead, y'all, is just go ahead and add that roasted garlic Alfredo sauce to die for. And like I said, I got this at Wise. I can make this myself too, but like I said, sometimes you want to go the cheaper way. And especially when you're doing videos and stuff like that. All right, so let me put this here. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix all of that up. Oh my God, so good. My mouth is actually watering right now. Yeah, because I love to eat. I love to cook. I love to eat. I love to cook. But my thing is, I like you can eat anything you want, y'all. You definitely can. People feel like if you're dieting, if you're doing this, watch your calories, watch this. It's all about portions, and it's all about moderation, how you're eating. Because I like to work out, and I also, be careful how I put food in my mouth. So you can eat anything you want, y'all. It doesn't matter. Just don't eat too much. Break it down. Okay, so there we go. And that looks so pretty, y'all. Mira para allá. And I just said, look at that. Beautiful. And like I said, the pasta's not overcooked. Pasta's like rice. And it's like, how the Italians love cooking pasta? Well, Boricuas, we love cooking rice. So pasta to them is like rice to us. And rice to us is like pasta to them. Okay, so we're going to start plating, y'all. And then I have to get my hefty stuff so I can pack my dad up this awesome, delicious dish. He's going to love it. He loves when I cook anyway. We haven't been hanging out much lately because everybody's just so busy. But definitely when it comes to birthdays, occasions, celebrations, we all get together. Okay, so let me bring you over here before I start plating. And I think I might be getting cut off. So again, if I do, I apologize. I'm just really trying to get you guys to know me and continue to watch me and all that good stuff. Okay, okay. All right. So like I said, check me out on my Instagram. Oh, another thing, if you would like, I'm also going to put my Facebook out there, which is Belinda Rivera. So that is my real last name, which is I take after my father, Belinda Rivera. My mother's Rodriguez. So I just flipped it because everything that I'm doing here is absolutely for my mom in the heavens. It's in her name that I'm doing this. And so if you want to check me out on Facebook to get to know my more personal life, everybody goes through things. Check me out. It's Belinda Rivera, BelindaRivera. So check me out on Facebook, okay? And it's a pretty picture of me and my fiance and my kids. Okay, so we're slicing this up as well. And that's why I plan on doing my website. That way I can put all that on there and you can check me out, okay? That's my personal life. I would like you guys to get to know me better as a person through my pictures, my videos, and all that good stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and start setting this plate up. All right, so let me put this away in the refrigerator so I have some room on my chopping table here. Okay. gonna move this over. Okay, because I'm gonna put the pasta separate. Okay, you never want to lay pasta on buttered lettuce or any lettuce at that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that sauce, y'all. Remember that sauce? Yum, yum, yum. The first thing, I wish you could see me a little better. I'm gonna add this sauce right on top, or not, I shouldn't say on top, right in the middle of the buttered lettuce. Okay, my hands are a little slippery from playing in water. Okay, there we go. Come on now, work with me. Okay. Ooh, okay. So again, you're gonna take that beautiful sauce, cocktail, 3 tablespoons of relish, and that buffalo sauce, a half a cup. And this is an 8-ounce cup, y'all. It's just so you know. So you're just gonna go ahead and pour some right in the middle. Now, I'm gonna show you how I did it in the plating. And this is why I picked this Pacific lettuce, because that buttered lettuce sits up like this, like a flower, right? So you wanna add that sauce right in the middle. If you see, it's only right in the middle. Let me just bring my tripod up. I'm gonna have to, just so you could see. See, it's right in the middle. And that's how you want it. All right, so hopefully I didn't mess my setting up there with the camera. And again, I am gonna have to do part 2 no matter what, because that's when I'm gonna come up close and take my phone off my tripod and show you the dish. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut right there. But before I do, I do have that on there, just making sure I have everything. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lamb chops off, and I am gonna go ahead and set this pasta down in this dish as well. Beautiful. Oh my God, it looks so good. So again, there's a lot of garnish that's gonna go on top of the pasta, so check me out in part 2. So don't miss it and don't go nowhere. I will be loading this video to send it out right now, and I cannot wait to show you this dish. Mwah! And I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching.